Hey everybody, today I am going to be talking about one of the pregnancy symptoms that I don't want to say struggled with the most, but kind of like physically noticed the most, which is melasma, otherwise known as my pregnancy mask. It is totally like a badge of honor because it is definitely like a very physical representation of what your body is going through, all of the changes that your body is going through, and really like the miracle that your body is able to achieve. When you are pregnant, you feel completely like superhuman, just supernatural. It is a total like trip what our bodies are able to do. So I am super proud of everything that is going on with me, no matter how kind of like tough or wild the roller coaster can be in moments. But this pregnancy mask, it is very present. It has days when it's more present than others. If I'm in the sun at all, even with SPF 50 on my face, it is really intense and really difficult to hide. I talked about all of my kind of first trimester pregnancy symptoms and stuff like that in my first pregnancy vlog, which was my 24-week update. I'm gonna do another one at 28 weeks, but if you guys wanna hear more about my pregnancy journey thus far, then I will link to the video somewhere here now, and I will also link to it below in the description. But for today, I am gonna show you how to cover up your pregnancy mask melasma, and I'm also going to address covering up a lot of redness because my skin has gotten even more irritated and red around my mouth, which is normally where I get it, but I think with all of the hormones of pregnancy, it's just kind of amplified everything. So what I'm actually going to do right now, I have my very flattering, pretty ring light on. I have it set quite low so you can see what I'm talking about, but I'm actually going to like turn the ISO down on my camera right now to give you a really clear look of what my skin looks like without any makeup on it right now, pregnant, 26 weeks. All right, let's do this. Ah! Okay, it's a little scary. This is what I'm talking about. I've got a lot of kind of like brown splotches all over my nose. I've got it real kind of most prominent in the middle of my forehead. And then I've got a little bit over here on my cheeks. And then all of this kind of redness. I seem to have some irritation going on there and there as well. All over my chin, kind of like a goatee of redness, and then all the melasma is kind of like hitting the upper part of my face. So I'm gonna turn that light back up. Mama needs the help. Your first best friend for dealing with melasma is a very bright light. So if I could just travel around with this ring light everywhere I went, I would feel perfectly fine walking out of the house with any makeup on. Because I am a little bit self-conscious about it, I'm gonna show you my like step-by-step covering all of your melasma and redness process for my pregnancy go-to skin makeup. I really hate feeling like I have a thick layer of foundation on my face, so I want to avoid that. I still want my skin to look like skin, so I'm gonna play around with a few different color correcting products and a couple of different foundations to see kind of what gives me the most coverage while still looking natural. The first thing I am going to do is prime my face. I'm actually using Smashbox's Photo Finish Foundation Primers in different color correcting colors. I'm gonna use the peach tone for the upper half of my face and the green tone for the lower half of my face. Peach, coral, that sort of thing counters dark spots, and green counters redness. As you can see, that primer actually did a pretty decent job color correcting thus far, and it is such a sheer, smooth, silky primer. The next thing I'm gonna do is go in with Lancome's Ultra Wear Camouflage color correctors. These things are heavy duty. Before an audition one day, I was having really bad redness, so I was like, I'm gonna use my new color correcting thing from Lancome, and that's gonna help. I accidentally put so much of this stuff on my face when I put my foundation over it. It was like, I looked like the Incredible Hulk. It was so bad. Be very careful with all of this stuff. You do not need to be generous at all. And to kind of help me work with it even a little bit more, I'm gonna use my Essential Hydrating Oil from Osea, and I'm just gonna blend some of that on the back of my hand. Got them both on there. I'm just gonna rub them together. Now it's become a little bit more sheer, and I'm gonna apply it with my finger. Now that my redness is color corrected with my green color corrector, I'm gonna do the same steps again for my peachy color corrector to help cover my melasma. Okay, now I am all color corrected. I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation first and see how well the color correction actually worked for me under this super sheer and lightweight Dior Nude Air foundation. I'm gonna apply it with my fingers again, just so it really gets into my skin and blends with all the color correcting that I've got going on. I don't want anything too cakey, so this is gonna help really fuse the product with my skin. That's really not bad, but just because I can and because I pulled out another foundation that is a little bit thicker in consistency and has a little bit more coverage, I am going to use a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Foundation just on the really problematic melasma areas. That seemed to really do the trick. I'm just going to add a little touch of concealer under my eyes and powder. So obviously I don't have any bronzer on, any highlighter, blush, or anything like that. This is purely for color correction and foundation, really prepping your skin for the rest of your day's makeup. And I feel like I had quite a bit of success today. I can't see any of my redness. I can't see any of my melasma / pregnancy mask going on. And I really feel like you and I both know that I have quite a lot of makeup and products on my skin right now, but it doesn't look that way. And I would go back in, you know, with a highlighter to kind of add that dewiness so I have that real natural glow going on. I feel really good about this. I feel like I could walk out of the house right now, just like whack on a little bit of mascara, maybe a lip and cheek tint, and I'd be good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pregnancy mask is nothing to be ashamed about at all, but it is something that I know a lot of us would rather hide. It came up like that overnight. And like I said, the sun makes it a lot worse. So make sure that you are wearing SPF 50 at minimum on your skin. When you're pregnant, you catch the sun a lot quicker. I've definitely found that to be true for me. So I am protecting my skin majorly during this pregnancy. I mean, you should all the time anyway. SPF every day is a must, ladies, but especially when you're pregnant. So make sure that you are taking care of your skin. Check out the products that I used in the video down in the description below. Please let me know what you thought of this video, how you're dealing with any of your pregnancy symptoms, if you are pregnant or if you have been pregnant. If you have any helpful tricks or hints for dealing with melasma and pregnancy mask, then please let everybody know down below in the comment section, because I'm sure we would all appreciate hearing about your experience. And I will see you in my next video.